Our first question will be from Landon from 40 Sports Me. Landon, you are live with Serena.
Hi, Serena. I just want to know why is it so important to play this tournament out of all of them for yourself personally?
Honestly, every tournament I enter is important for me to play. In particular, the Grand Slams, because quite frankly, I'm playing for Grand Slams, or at least to try to have a chance. So, so it was important for me to try to play.
Thank you.
Let's go to Ava from the Washington Post. Ava, you are live with Serena.
Serena, after your last press conference, you talked about how flustered you get when you're not, playing exactly perfectly. How important was it for you today to stay calm, especially after that first set, and just kind of keep your confidence high?
Yeah, I just wanted, that's my thing, is just to try to stay calm and be more serene. I just knew it was important for me just to keep trying, just to keep going.
Sloane spoke a lot about how in the second set your level of service raised. What did you tweak on the serve? It didn't, to us, it doesn't look like we can tell the minutia like that. But did you change anything, or just trying to go for bigger serves?
Well, I just missed all of them in the first set. So I think in the second set, I feel like my serve percentage went up a little more. And I had to start making a few more. And I think, that definitely helped a lot.
Thank you, Ava.
Thank you.
Serena, if you could just look to the left to the blue monitor, we have a question from Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. How do you think you'll one day look back on the images of your little girl having a ball as you give it your all on court?
I don't know. I don't look back. I don't look in the future too far. So I'm just focused on right now.
Let's go back to the video board. Let's go to George from Metro UK. George, you are live.
Hi, Serena. Well done today.
Thank
you. Novak was talking yesterday. I know you said earlier in the tournament about his new organisation that you needed a little bit more information before kind of making a decision on it. Novak said you've spoken with him since then. I was just wondering if you can kind of flesh out what you talked about, and now, having spoken to him, what your kind of opinion is of this new organisation.
Well, yeah, we spoke a little bit right before, like a day before the day of the tournament. So, and that was between me and him. And right now I'm really focused on the US Open and nothing else I can think about right now.
Can you just say if you are going to sign up or not?
Well, I'm very good at holding my tongue. And right now, like I said, I'm really focused on the tournament. And my conversation was between me and Novak.
Okay, thank you, George.
Thank you.
Let's go to Howard from the AP. Howard, you are live with Serena.
Hi, Serena. Want to ask you about the original 9. It's about to be the 50th anniversary of Belgian King and the rest of that group coming together. And I just want to ask you how you would describe their impact, and where do you think your sport would be today without them?
I think they've had a huge, they started the tour, the new version of the tour. So sometimes you need someone or a group of women, strong people, to stand up for not even themselves, really, what they did, and I'm sure they knew it, they were standing up for the future generations, and that takes a lot of humility and a lot of courage. So it's remarkable. Because of them, I'm able to not only play tennis, but, have a decent job at it as well. And I'm greatly appreciative.
Thank you, Howard. Let's go next to Shara from the Beacon. Shara, You are live with Serena.
Hi, Serena. Congratulations. It seemed like Thursday night you played at the net a bit more than today. Do you think so? Was that just suggesting strategy?
Yeah, you're right. I gotta get in. Thank you. It wasn't on purpose to not, but I have been coming in more, so I'll keep that in mind for the next match.
Thank you.
Up next will be Richard from usopen.org. Richard, you are live.
Hi, Serena. Congrats on the win today. I was just wondering, when you've been in the sport as long as you have, of course, like you said yourself, every day you go out on the court, you seem to be chasing some record or another. And I wondered, how do you compartmentalize all that when that's happening on a day-to-day basis and you're sort of carrying that weight with you?
I just, it's sometimes it's harder than others. Every day having Serena on your back is a massive target, for the tour, for press, for stress. But as Billie Jean King said, pressure is a privilege. So I wouldn't want it any other way. So I just try to think about how fortunate I am to have been in this position and honestly to be Serena, and it feels weird to say that.
Thank you.
Anybody that you ever talk to that you're looking to relate to, like when Sampras was chasing Roy Emerson's record, do you ever talk to anybody who's been chasing those kind of numbers?
No, I haven't. I haven't spoken to anyone. Maybe that would have been a good could be a good idea. But I think it's a little bit of a different position. But I've always been a massive fan of all those players. So yeah, I'm sure they would love. I mean, I would hope they would like to talk to me. So.
Okay, thank you. If we can keep this to one question, since we have a few people, I want to make sure that I get to as many people as possible. Up next, Dwight from Times We. Thank you, Dwight.
Oh, great. Thank you. Serena, I just wanted to relate to you on the Black Lives Matter issue. See Osaka had made a statement with the mask. I just saw Tiafoe with the slogan on the queue. Will you be making any statement or gesture regarding that issue?
Yeah, I've made a lot of stuff, but I've always said that my hope is in God's kingdom, and I've talked about that a lot, and I've taken solace in my religious beliefs.
Thank you. Let's go to Reem from DPA. Reem, you're live.
Serena, you get to play the same player you lost to last week in Maria Sakkari. I'm just wondering, what are the advantages and disadvantages of getting to play the same player in back-to-back weeks?
Well,
is anything tricky about that?
No, I don't think it's anything tricky. Especially when you lost, it's good to kind of go back out there and try to do a little bit better.
Thank you.
We have time for two more questions. We will go to Christopher from usopen.org and finished up with Craig from CrossCourt. Chris, you are live with Serena.
Hey, Serena, congrats today. We're not just missing fans at this U.S. Open, we're also missing the Bryan brothers. And I wonder if, as a fellow doubles legend, you had some memories you could share about them, or maybe some thoughts on their legacy.
Yeah, it was I heard about it just as the tournament was starting. I was doing my press, and I just I think they retired the night before. So, honestly, I wasn't ready for it. I knew it was gonna come at some point, but, I've been on tour with them my whole lives, and it's always sad to see another one go. And it's like, okay, it moves me even closer to the line. I'm trying to avoid the lines. So.
Thank you, Chris. And our final question will be from Australia, Craig from Crosscourt.
Serena, when the draw happened for the women, it indicated 9 mothers in the singles field. There was still obviously yourself, Vika, and Pironkova, a mother still alive in the tournament. Can you comment on the fact that you've got so many mothers that played the event? And for you, would you have ever imagined doing it? And what are the pluses on it?
I'm so happy that there are so many moms in the event, obviously, because I'm one. And I just have a totally new respect for moms. What was the other part of the question?
Could you have ever, figured that you would be in this position as well, to be playing as a mother?
No, I would never have thought I would be playing as a mom. And I think you said the pluses and minuses. For me, the pluses is that, one day your daughter can say she was there, whether she remembers or not. We can always have pictures. But other than that, it's like just minus. Like I'm not with her, I'm not around her, and it's hard. For me, it's hard because I spend a tremendous amount of time with her. So on that note, I'm going to go be with her. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Serena.